An Aurora woman is blazing her own trail. Sophia Tang took on the grueling task of hiking the 485-mile Colorado Trail.
Denver 7's Stephanie Butzer shares her determination to finish this trail without any outside help.
I kind of stumbled upon the CT this year, and I was like, all right, so there's this long distance trail in my home state. I'm definitely doing that this summer. Unsupported is kind of like the Spartan style, where you carry everything from start to finish, except for like water from natural sources. It's you and your pack, and then you figure out how to get yourself to the finish line.
I was concerned, especially unsupported, and the plan that she laid out, saying that in 9 days, if she was to achieve that record, it would mean on average 54 miles a day. Proud of her courage, yet the concern for her in terms of the amount of food that she has and whether she can walk that many miles.
When I had parted with him and was walking away, I was like, oh dear, like that might be the last time I see him. The first few miles were very vanilla, like they were just flat, wide road, water rushing on the side. Ultimately, I settled on like just pre-made, ready to go, bust it out of the pack and just like down the hatch and off you go type food, which ended up being Pro bars. Okay, I need 18 bars a day because roughly going to be burning around 8,000 calories with the 54 miles and all this stuff. So I was already sweating a little bit on 12 bars a day.
9.5 bars left.
What ended up happening was like on the amount of food I was running on, it just wasn't really enough to keep me going for as long as I wanted to go. So I'd end up stopping at like 20 miles or 25 miles and then be like, all right, like I gotta take a nap.
So it's day 21 and this is all that's left of my 9-day food supply.
There was, I think for the last week or so, I was running on like 800 or less calories a day and still putting out these insane miles. We haven't had a whole lot of rain like during the spring as we usually would. And so that equates to dry water sources up there in the mountains. There was either no water for long stretches within that 30 miles, or the water that was available was like, it was like more of a glorified puddle with murky water and like cow waste products and like lots of flies. 21 and a half days and 52 minutes. The last day was...
It was emotional. My wife was asking everybody that comes out of the trailhead, and it's like, did you see somebody?
It was very bittersweet. I didn't have a really good sense of who I was and what I was capable of. And that's kind of what I sought.
I think I came really close to my breaking point.
I wanted to see what my limits were or where they were, and then find a way to push past them.
Still thankful for another day.
There's nothing that I could ever complain about again. And if I start to lose that gratitude, then it's time to hit the trail.